All right. Oh, you know what? Let me close off this the set. Shout out to the set and all you island supporters. Let me close this out. Uh, just a little logical, factual reality. I might clip this piece. Yeah. When you look at a verb and you see the level of stupidity that he actually carries based on the things that he says, and we've shown the evidence. When you have somebody that is that dumb with what they try to portray to the people, it takes a dumb person to believe in it. Okay? Dumb people struggle to keep up with smart people. Dumb people tend to identify with dumb people. It's all the way down to that concept of birds of a feather flock together. Sometimes our mentality. If I say something very, very inaccurate and very, very stupid right now, and the whole chat says, word ARP, we agree, they're all dumb too. If I say right now, the bear brick behind me says Jay-Z, but the words on camera just make it seem like it says Nas, and everybody goes, yeah, you're right. They're dumb. You can sell water at a beach to the motherfuckers. Okay. So I understand when I get a tweet from or comment from somebody that says, you saying everything, but showing them numbers. You showing everything but that. I know I'm dealing with a dumb person. You guys want the reality breakdown, even from a psychological standpoint. Here it is. Verb, when we call him a spin master, I hate the fact that we even put the word master on it because his spins are stupid. His spins are, he will calculate trying to tell me that I should push back his Iron Solomon battle so that he can battle Drake on RBE. That's not even off the cuff. When I get to that video, if he allows me to get to that video, that video, I'm going to show you even the text messages of him hitting me up while he was out there shooting his Lux face off and telling me, hey, fool. I don't talk like that with the word fool. He knows I'm not lying right now. Hey, fool, what's up? I'm about to catch this flight back to the Lou. When I get home, I'm going to call you. Which shows me while he was on his flight home from shooting his face off, right? Versus Loaded Lux behind our back, right? But shout out to all y'all. It's cool. On the plane and everything, the best lie he came up with was this Drake story. And that's why I recorded the conversation because I knew I was being lined up. I already had people telling me, Aye Verbs out here shooting a face off for Lux. When I get to that video, I'm going to line up that face off date, the event that was happening out in Cali on URL. I'm going to line up the text messages. I'm going to show you the phone, everything, the iron contract, everything, the date it was signed, the deposit date, the PayPal, everything. He will be so fucking torched and embarrassed by that video. That's why I recorded his punk ass, because he was trying to line me the fuck up. Fuck you then. Trying to line me up as if I'm that stupid, like the set. To lit here and just let you text me, I'm about to, and then let you listen, the sheep and wolf clothing, me, listen to the fucking Drake story. And then me be such a dickhead to spin back in his direction, like, I listened to it 20 times recently. Drake, he's such a big star. It's me lining him back. He's such a big star. His schedule changes, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him this year. Let's just stick to the iron. I'm being a wolf in sheep's clothing, allowing him to think he's lying to me while I'm recording his stupid bitch ass. So he's not really a spin. I don't even want to get into the iron shit. I really want to save it. He's not a spin master. He's just a spin person. Okay. He's not a spin master. Okay. One of his spins is, I honestly don't really have answers to a lot of shit that ARP is saying. Not just because he makes a lot of sense with it, but he's showing evidence. He's showing black and white, and only fools ignore black and white evidence. He's showing evidence. So he retracts into a shadow that a dummy could accept for him as a response, which is, I ain't got nothing to say. Just show the numbers. I ain't got nothing to say. He's showing everything but the numbers. And a fool takes his retraction and they help him with that because they're stupid. And so is he. He's dumb. He's very stupid with his shit. So this whole thing with the numbers, hey, set, hey, Averb believers or idiotic followers, do you realize the whole premise of this? We have the examples from his own actions, his own tweets, and his own recordings. The man says he got the numbers from me. I gave him the numbers, right? On video, he says that's true. You want to know else? I has a video from me with the numbers, Murder Mook. I give people the video. I explained this in like the first day, right? I broke it down for him, right? So he has the numbers. Then he tried the whole goods thing. He was parading around doing interviews with battle rap facts and everything. I'm gonna call goods. I'm gonna call goods. He was dick riding goods. And then Goods did a video and said, I checked my business. I look fine. And then Verb spun around and said, well, I ain't worried about what Goods is saying. They all together. I download all his shit. He's lined in every arena that matters, he's lined in, whether he knows it or not. Download it all. Well, you know what? I'm Goods and them together. At first, he was trying to use his name, right? Because Goods has the same. I gave him advice. I said, call Goods or have Goods call Hitman and see if all three people have the same numbers, because all three of you have the same video, right? Nothing came of that. Why didn't he do that? Why did he move off of the Goods trail? Why did he leave that alone? Then he says, tomorrow, blah, 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 I'm going to drop the numbers. I'm going to drop the video. I twiddled my thumbs. I said, we have it all saved and screenshot it. Then he comes back and says, I spoke to the team, not releasing the numbers. Why not? I'm not threatening you legally. You know, I'm the one that's saying, let's put our lawyers in touch because you brought up the lawyers. And your heart dropped when I put up that screenshot of us starting the engagement, right? His heart dropped. He did an emergency stream that he hopped off in 5 minutes when me and Holla popped in. His heart dropped, his stomach dropped. And then he was in that space saying, they called the laws. Huh? Spin person again. You said lawyer, then we showed lawyer, then you hopped into space for 5 minutes with your heart in your fucking stomach saying they called the laws. Huh? Team, forget it, team. They said, my team said, don't drop it. What? Huh? Then even after that, this is why you got to download and screenshot everything this bullshit artist does. Then even after that, he did a stream or a space is saying, I got connections. I'm connected. I know people. I got the numbers again within the last couple weeks. He said, I got the numbers again. And I said, there you go. Now, in my mind, which is impossible, he's not going to go to RapGrid and get proprietary information. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can't. But if he's not lying, which he does 90 miles an hour, that he got the numbers again, then you have what you need. Because if you're saying you got the numbers again, and if they don't match what I gave you over a year ago at Max Out 3, there goes your evidence for the lawyer. The set, you guys are idiots to not listen to him and not do exactly what DJ Academics just did to Little Rod. You guys are really, that's why I say I can't swat all the flies in my life, because there's some idiots around here. There's some real dummies around here. He don't talk too fast for me, Averb. When I hear Averb speak, it's very, very slow, and I hear every word and I hear every detail. That's idiocracy. And I'm just like, he just burned himself there. Oh shit! One sentence later, he just contradicted. Oh, he just lied on us. Oh, he just helped me. He's an idiot. I'm literally telling you facts that are out there for you guys to go pull on, right? And then on top of that, last but not least, if you have contradicting beliefs or contradicting numbers in front of you, then you have what you need to keep suing all these people that you're saying you're about to sue. And I'm here saying, can I get your lawyer, please? What are we waiting for? The set are full of idiots. Idiots. Him saying he's showing everything but the numbers is just his pussy way of retracting, because he can't really answer the shit that we're showing on here. Just use your fucking brain, people. I'm not talking to us. I'm talking to the set. Dummies. Dummies. Pardon for even allowing my voice to sound like it's irate right now, because idiots, people in my personal life, they know. Like, even in my love life. That's one thing that'll get me into an argument quick. I hate stupid shit. My brain isn't filtered enough to have enough patience at times. I have women complain to me about that. Like, yo, you need to up your patience. And sometimes like I look in the mirror and be like, I do need to be a little bit more patient. But I think very well and I think fast at times. But yet accurately. And if you come to me and you ask me a question like I'll tell you one that happened recently with me, right? Can I say it or is it too personal? It is personal, but it's revolving around fishing, right? Some kids going fishing and shit. And the kids want to use bait, worms and shit. And if you go to like a tackle and a bait store, they'll pull the worms out of a fridge. Um, I don't want to keep worms in my fridge. I don't know about y'all, even though it's in like a container. And somebody in that conversation says to me, they're like, just put them in a Ziploc. Just put the worms in a Ziploc. And I said, you know, worms need to breathe oxygen just like us, right? But the way I said it was a little condescending. And that's where sometimes I get slapped for like, yo, you got to have your patience. Like sometimes you can't just have a snappy reaction to what you think, in your opinion, is a stupid comment. And sometimes I do that. And I've been working on that my whole life. I'm being real. I'm being real. And that shit, it's one of the personal things about me. I get a nerve tweaked for stupid statements. You know, I'm a work in progress. But you know, you kill the worms. There's a reason why when you buy it, you know, in the lid in the top, there's holes poked in it and shit. Like they need oxygen just like us. You mean Ziploc? You'll kill them. You're gonna pull it out the fridge, and you won't have live bait anymore. I'll tell you that. All right. Um, I didn't even expect for the set to get checked this morning. I thought I was just gonna do the social media documentation of Verb's recent shit. But all right, let's move along. Let's move along. Let's move along. Young Chris.